Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I wanted to pop out a set of cards that I've been holding on to for a little while. Thought I would go ahead and open them for you all. So this is 1991 Topps Stadium Club. You can see here there is a Kodak logo on the bottom right-hand corner of the card package. The reason for that is that this is Topps's really first entry into the premium card market. These are a response to the clean photography and clean borders of cards like 1989 Upper Deck that gave us the Ken Griffey rookie card that matters so much to the hobby, and that, of course, Mr. Griffey recreated just the other day, memory serves, when he was in Seattle for the Ichiro celebration. These cards are high gloss as opposed to the cardstock that, for example, the 1991 Topps cards, the flagship line cards had. These are just a rough cardstock, basically cardboard with some ink on the top, as opposed to the Stadium Club cards, which were glossy. They were a high glossy, very smooth card, very smooth photography too, minimal framing and bordering. These cards are incredibly tough to grade at a high level because the photography extends all the way to the edge of the card. So any ding on the edge of the card is also a damage to the photograph of the subject. These cards also are prone to bricking. These are sealed similar to a wax pack, so this isn't a foil seal where it's a crimped close and is a much more airtight environment. These cards, because they're high gloss, they tend to brick in humid weather, so if they've been stored for a long time in a wet basement or in somebody's garage or even a poorly controlled storage unit, they might very well just be stuck together. It might just be a solid pile of cardboard as opposed to individual cards. But I've got a few packs today from Series 2, which was the second series, cards numbers 301 through 600. There's not a lot to find in this series, but it's a fun open anyway. We'll be looking for like the Jeff Bagwell rookie card, which was included in here. Deion Sanders made an appearance in Series 2, so did Tony Gwynn and Ken Griffey Jr. So let's see who we've got here. And let's make sure that the cards themselves are in decent shape. So the cards move pretty smoothly across each other. That's great. A little bit of sticking here with one of the cards, but let's see what we've got. As you can see, again, oh, here we go. Here's actually one of our chase cards. This is Mark McGwire. This is really a beautiful card. You can see this is in the middle of a swing. You can see the thighs, right? Like, there is a lot of action going on here in this card. You don't see his face at all, really just his jaw clenched as he attempts to mash a ball really farther than any human being should have any right to do. There's a lot of reasons that he was able to do that. You can see there's a little bit of, let's see if I can zoom in here, focus on this. There's a very small amount of scuffing right here on the edge. So this would not be a 10 by any grader unless you were to bribe them. But still, nonetheless, that is one of our chase cards. We're going to put Mark right up there on the front. Otherwise, let's see. We've got Kent Merker, Mike Stanton, Lee Guterman, Juan Samuel, one of the ageless players of the era, Ivan Calderon, Tony Pena, Nelson Santavina, Jack Morris, another ageless player. He pitched for like 700 years. Ed Sprague, Steve Olin, and Chris James. Well, it certainly was not a bad start, so let's take a look at some of these other packs that we've got here. Again, you can see these are sealed very similar in sort of mechanically to the way that wax packs of the era were sealed. They probably use very similar sealing machines, if not the exact same ones. All right, Gerald Clark, Gerald Young, spelled differently. Barry Jones, who is not Barry Bonds, but played with him in 1987. Pete Harnish, Jeff Hamilton, Greg Swindell. Dave Island, Craig Grebeck, Glenn Allen Hill, there's a name I don't hear very often, Mike Devereaux. That is an absolutely beautiful picture. And again, you can see this is Topps's entry into the premium card market. I mean, these are just absolutely gorgeous shots. This is a really great shot of Mike just sitting in the dugout. And Ken Hill. We got two guys named Gerald and two guys named Hill. All in the same pack. What are the odds? We've got the Hawk on this one. All right, Juan Augusto, Jamie Quirk, teammate of Mr. McGwire. Chili Davis, and slightly stuck to that is Jaime Navarro. Steve Farr, Mark Portugal. Turner Ward. Eric King. Greg Caderet, I honestly don't know how to pronounce his name. And Andre Dawson, who is, by this time, already a surefire Hall of Famer by this point in his career. So insert. That's a name we'll recognize here in a moment. We've got Craig Wilson, Candy Maldonado, Lance Blankenship, Mike Boddicker, Ken Griffey Sr. This is from one of the seasons that he played in Seattle with his son, Ken Griffey Jr. Steve Bedrosian, Casey Candele, Jerry Don Gleaton, Gary Reedus, Rick Cerrone, Chris Gwynn, not Tony, and Mel Hall. So Tony Gwynn does appear in Series 2 as well, and perhaps we'll get to see him in another great picture, just him smiling, just like happy as a clam, the happiest man alive to be playing baseball, I think, in that picture. All right, there we go. Travis Fryman, very serious looking, almost a high school photo there. Jim Eisenreich, Todd Stottlemyre, Billy Spires, Tony Fernandez, Mickey Morandini, Larry Anderson, Gary Wayne, Vincent Palacios, Gary Carter, one of the absolute greats for the Mets for a very long time. Here's Randy Johnson, the big unit. This card is in really great shape. The edges are almost perfect. Whoever stored these cards did a really great job, and I do not know your name, but I owe you a debt of gratitude, that's for sure. And Milt Kyler. Well, we didn't get the Bags rookie, but that's okay. We got some really great cards. I mean, these are just, again, absolutely beautiful photographs. Topps did an outstanding job for their very first edition of Stadium Club. This is Series 2, so a lot of the bigger names were in Series 1, including Ken Griffey Jr., Don Mattingly, Mike Schmidt. But these cards are just absolutely beautiful photography. Topps did a fantastic job producing these. Todd Stottlemyre, Jim Eisenreich, Travis Fryman. And this is just a beautiful shot. And this isn't the kind of picture that we would find on a lot of other pictures from a lot of other cards from the era. Again, we can take a look here at a similarly aged card. This is from the exact same year. This is 1991 Topps flagship. You can see, among other things, there's more of a zoom out here on the flagship card. They're focused on not just the guy's face, but also his shoulders, his chest, his glove. Here with Travis Fryman, it's all about just the person. And I think Topps did a fantastic job. I love this set. I love these cards. Topps, again, I couldn't say enough good things about Stadium Club. It really is one of the most beautiful card products that they've ever produced, and of course, they still make it. So if you're able to go out and find a few packs of these cards, they're relatively inexpensive, even though they're now 31 years old. There's some big names here. There's some really pretty cards, and yeah, it's just a great collect, a great rip. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's really great to have you along for the ride as we explore these cards. Thanks so much. We'll see you around. Have a good one.